r/ask Reddit. What's the most useless thing you own? My other 3 wine glasses. A bunch of sweaters and hoodies. I live on an island country and it doesn't get cold at all. Same here. I purposely seek out places with really cold aircon so that I can wear my jackets. In Texas, as soon as it dips below like 60 you see people breaking out ridiculous bubble coats. A hip flask with the name Keith written on it. My name isn't Keith. That's the flask's name, Dumbo. A small drawer of random things I haven't used in at least 10 years. I am not willing to throw away the contents of this drawer, because maybe one day I would need to use one of those random things. Realistically though, I will never use any of them ever again. Oh yeah, we all got the drawer. Mine has charger cables for phones that don't exist anymore, pins, screws, semi-broken pens and hot glue sticks. When doing a deep clean of my house earlier this year I found that I had 4 such drawers, so I decided to get rid of some shit and got down to 2, plus 1 electronics bin for all the cables and old phones and tablets and digital cameras, etc. I still have my Blockbuster card. Same, I have a pocket in my purse for cards that will never be used because the companies have closed, like Blockbuster, Gamer Station, Woolworths, JJB, Toys R Us. Sometimes I like to look at them and feel sad. Exercise bike. Collecting dust in the basement. A test paper from 2009 that I accidentally brought home from school, and now I can't give it back. You could recycle it, or do what I do, burn them. A comb. I'm hairless. Hairless is such a funny way to describe a bald person for some reason. My first thought was like a human version of those hairless cats. My old college textbooks. The resale value on them was so poor, thanks to ridiculous new editions coming out each semester rendering these books useless for future students, that I figured it would be better to keep the texts as resources down the road. Then the internet erupted and now all that information, and way more, is available at the click of a mouse. God, I'll never forget how I dropped $150 on a new edition of Abnormal Psychology textbook that the professor insisted we would make heavy use of, to the point that she held a raffle for one. We did not open that book once all semester, as everything was on PowerPoints available online. The bookstore offered me $20 to buy it back. A broadsword and shield. I'm not a reenactor. These aren't hanging on my wall. Not sure why I still keep them in the garage. In case of sudden Viking incursion. Open garage. 6 or 7 pillows that live on my couch. If I want to sit or lay down, the first thing I have to do is move a bunch of pillows so I can relax in comfort. Where do I put them? Do I have to put them back when I'm done? How much was spent on these comfort obstacles? Son of a. I love that term, comfort obstacles. A yodeling pickle. Please elaborate. You ever seen a pickle? Alright, now picture that pickle high in the Alps. A bread maker. Yes, I will set it up the night before so I get fresh bread every morning. It lasted a week before I went back to making bread the way my grandma taught me. Now I've lost a few of its bits, and the only time I've touched it in 10 years was when we moved house, and it moved from the top shelf of one pantry to another. I've never got rid of a broken laptop. Over the past decade or so I've managed to rack up 5 of them that I've somehow convinced I'll one day do something with. As if anyone's just waiting for me to show up with a 2008 horsepower with a broken keyboard and a wobbly power socket. I moved house earlier in the year and, rather than doing the sensible adult thing and taking the opportunity to throw them out, I brought the duckers with me. A cat. She doesn't pay rent. She never brings home chicken wings. And one time she peed on my side of the bed. I've got 2. They puke on the carpet, knock down piles of books. They shed on everything so much cat hair. They sleep in my bed and sometimes wake me up at 3 AM because they need emergency pets or they're fighting for who gets to sleep in the good spot. One always tries to drink my milk. The other steals Lego pieces and tries to eat them. I still don't know where she's hidden a couple of my minifigs. Anytime they have to go to the vet it's a crazy high bill. And I love them to pieces and can't imagine my life without them. My pancreas. I own a useless box The one with the switch that causes one side to open and a small metal arm to pop out and turn itself off. I ducking love it. My brother gave my kids one as a gift. Got a little use and then the littlest one pulled a wire off it so it doesn't work. I can fix electronics, but there's something weird about having a useless box on my workbench now awaiting a careful repair. I have a couch I never sit in. My living room has a couch, love seat, recliner, and a big solo seat with an ottoman. Nothing but the recliner sees my ass. Chickens which aren't laying eggs. Damn feathery freeloaders. Autographed Lance Armstrong jersey. At one point, it was worth well over $1,000. What's it worth now? I'm assuming it's a jersey he wore and raced in. Maybe $100? That's pretty much what the unsigned jersey would sell for. It's a 2000 Tour de France jersey. It's not one he wore back in the early 2000s. Signed Lance stuff was in much demand. I sold an authenticated signed poster for $670 on eBay in 2002. A CPU with a hole in it so it can function as a keychain. My goldfish. It does nothing, not even joy. I'm not really sure why it even exists. A guest bedroom. Everyone who said they'd visit bailed. A LED light that turns 4 colors for my toilet bowl. Unsanitary. Stupid. Who goes to the bathroom in the dark anyway? Me every day at least twice to not wake myself up. I have a basketball ring that you can attach to your head. A Black & Decker cordless drill. It's good for about 4 screws until it completely dies. Absolutely worthless. A Planet Fitness membership. A sparkly unicorn backpack covered in iridescent white sequins. I don't carry it, but I saw it and was unable to resist its strange charm. My inner child pretty much runs the place. A buckle from a former landlord. I rent an apartment in Russia for a year. When I moved back to France I gave them some foie gras I still had. He was really happy and after searching something for a few seconds, he just took his buckle off and gave it to me so I would remember him. He was a nice guy. I keep this buckle in a drawer. Whoa, you made it to the end? You're a ducking beast. I'll cut you a deal. Smash like and subscribe for more curated content, bruh. It's free and that's a great price.